There comes a time in every life when something precious is lost. A relationship ends, a dream collapses, a door shuts. And in that moment, the world feels cold, unfair, and indifferent. We grieve, we question, but the question isn't why did I lose it? The real question is, what will I do now? Because life doesn't wait. Yes, life is hard, unforgiving, sometimes even brutal. And some people carry burdens you can't even begin to imagine. But here's a truth that will either break you or set you free. No one gets through life untouched by suffering. Not you, not me, not anyone. So what do we do when the weight gets heavy? When we feel like giving up, you take responsibility. Not guilt. Not shame. Not blame. Responsibility. You rise, not because life is fair, but because giving up makes it worse. You struggle uphill, yes, but with your head high. Because in that struggle, in that resistance, you rediscover your strength. But here's where it gets deeper. Most of us are living unconsciously. Always rushing. Always doing. Always wanting to be somewhere else. But the truth is, if your doing has no presence, it has no power. We've been conditioned to think life is about arriving at some future goal. But what if the quality of your life is not measured by your achievements, but by the energy you bring to this very moment? What if the smallest actions, the ones no one sees, hold the greatest power? Making your bed, walking to work, listening, breathing. Can you bring presence into these acts? Can you stop resisting life and start participating in it? Because stress, irritation, impatience, they're not signs of productivity. They're signs of disconnection, but there's another way to live. A way of being where you're not constantly chasing or escaping. It begins with silence. It begins when you stop thinking long enough to remember who you are. When we become nobody, no one, nothing, nowhere, we become free. In that stillness, your nervous system resets. You remember that you are not separate from life. You are one with it. Your thoughts aren't just noise. They are frequencies, shaping reality in ways you can't always see. Think wealth, and you emit abundance. Feel gratitude, and you attract more to be thankful for. So stop waiting for the world to change. Change your state, and watch the world respond. The universe isn't outside of you. You are not a small person in a big world. You are the aperture through which the cosmos sees itself. You are the bridge between the seen and the unseen. The light in your eyes brings the sun to life. The softness of your skin gives wood its hardness. Without your senses, there is no world. So what does this mean? It means you are not powerless. You are not here by accident. You are a function of something vast, intelligent, eternal. The moment you remember this, truly remember, you realize you never really die. You only change form. You've been the star, the wave, the seed, the child, the elder. You are life itself, playing infinite roles in this cosmic theater. So stop running, stop hiding. Stop waiting for some perfect moment to begin living. This is it. This is your moment. Right now, as you listen, you have a choice. Do you resist life or embrace it? Do you numb yourself or awaken? Do you complain or create? You don't need more time. You need more presence. You don't need more answers. You need more awareness. You don't need to change everything. You need to change the way you show up. Because when you transform the inside, the outside follows. When you stop bringing irritation, impatience, and fear into your actions, you begin to move with grace, with power, with light. So rise, walk forward with presence. Bring your soul into your actions. Bring your awareness into your breath. And know this, you are not just in the universe. The universe is in you. You are the light. You are the one. You are home. When I was younger, I used to think that happiness came from get the right job, the right house, the right partner, the right lifestyle. Then, we'll feel complete. But here's the truth. Many people get all of that and still feel empty. That's because they're trying to fill an inner void with external things. And the void isn't caused by what we don't have. It's caused by forgetting who we really are. You see, abundance isn't about what you own. It's about the state you live from. It's a way of being, a sense of wholeness. And that begins within. Life can be hard. People suffer. We lose things. We lose people. We lose hope. And when we face loss, It's tempting to ask, why me? Why did this happen? Why is life so unfair? But here's something powerful. While we may not be responsible for what happens to us, we are 100% responsible for how we respond. Taking responsibility doesn't mean blaming yourself. It means owning your power, the power to choose your focus, the power to shift your energy, the power to transform your experience from the inside out. True abundance doesn't come from controlling the outer world. It comes from mastering your inner world. Most people live in a state of constant mental noise. Thinking, worrying, planning, replaying the past, fearing the future, but abundance exists only in the now. Not yesterday, not tomorrow, right here, right now. When we become present fully, truly present, we begin to notice something extraordinary. We're already whole. We're already enough. The moment is already full. This is the beginning of creating abundance from within. Presence, awareness, aliveness. Can you take a deep breath right now? And feel it. That breath is life. That breath is abundance. Most people try to change their lives by changing physical things, a new job, a new city, a new partner. But if the inner state stays the same, the new outer world starts to look like the old one. Science now shows us something ancient wisdom always knew. Our thoughts and emotions influence our reality. In the quantum field, thought produces frequency, and frequency attracts experience. So if you keep thinking, I'm broke, I'm unlucky, I'm not enough, you're tuning yourself to the vibration of lack. But if you begin to feel gratitude, peace, abundance, even before anything changes, you begin to attract new possibilities. This is not wishful thinking, it's conscious creation. Abundance is not something you wait for. It's something you generate. Think about someone you know who seems to have it all together, who appears abundant. What do they embody? Most likely, presence, peace, gratitude. They don't worry, they don't fear. They trust in the flow of life, and that makes all the difference. You see, we attract what we are, not what we want. If you want more abundance, don't try to become more like someone else. Look within, ask, what qualities of abundance do I already have? Maybe it's kindness, maybe it's a sense of humor. Maybe it's curiosity. Start with what you have and let that be the doorway to more. Look at how we often live our days. Rushing, complaining, wanting to be somewhere else. Saying, I don't want to do this. I wish I were there. This isn't enough. All of that is resistance, and resistance is the opposite of abundance. What if, instead, you brought full attention to whatever you're doing? Whether it's washing dishes, walking to work, or sending an email. When the action becomes your focus, not the outcome, there's peace, there's presence, there's life. That's abundance. Not in the result, but in the being. You're not separate from life. You are life. You are not a drop in the ocean. You are the ocean in a drop. Every cell in your body, every breath you take, every heartbeat, is part of a cosmic dance billions of years in the making. You are not here by accident. You are here as an expression of wholeness. When you remember that, lack disappears, fear dissolves, and what remains is abundance. Now, I know what you might be thinking. That's nice, but how do I apply this to my everyday life? Well, let me share with you some practices that help me stay abundant. First, gratitude. Every day, find 5 things to be grateful for, no matter how small. It could be the roof over your head, a delicious meal, a kind interaction. Gratitude shifts your energy from lack to enough. It reminds you that you already have so much to be thankful for. When you wake up in the morning, make a list or simply reflect on these 5 things. Make it a daily habit. Second, presence. Come back to the now. Again and again. Notice your thoughts without judgment and gently bring your awareness back to the present moment. You can use anchors to help you stay grounded. For example, each time you take a sip of water, fully taste it. Feel its coolness or warmth on your tongue. Savor the flavor in your mouth. This simple act can be a powerful anchor to the present. Or you can use a physical anchor like a stone or a ring. Hold it in your hand and feel its weight, its texture. Let it be a tangible reminder to stay grounded. Third, visualize. Feel abundance in your body before it shows up. Visualization is a potent tool. Close your eyes and imagine your ideal day, week, month. Picture the details, the emotions, the experiences. See yourself already living your abundant life. Feel the joy, the satisfaction, the gratitude. Let that feeling permeate your entire being. Then open your eyes and bring that same energy into your day. The more you practice this, the faster your outer world will catch up to your inner vision. Fourth, let go of resistance. Notice where you're fighting reality and soften. Are you pushing, forcing, struggling to make things happen on your timeline? Surrender those rigid expectations. Relax your grip. Trust in the unfolding of life. Sometimes resistance stems from fear. So acknowledge your fears, but don't let them control you. Instead, choose love. Choose hope. Choose faith. And as you do, watch how abundance starts to flow. Fifth, trust the process. Everything unfolds in perfect timing. Have patience with yourself and the universe. You're always supported, even when you can't see how yet. Abundance is not a destination. It's not a number in your bank account. It's not a status or a label. It's a state of consciousness. A deep knowing that you are already whole, that life is already enough, and that everything you truly need is already within you. So today and every day, create abundance. From the inside out. I leave you with these words from Rumi. Everything in the universe is within you. Ask all from yourself. The journey to abundance begins with a single step. It starts with a shift in perspective, a change in energy, a conscious choice to look within. The universe is abundant. Life is abundant. And so are you. It's time to recognize that and live from that truth. Thank you.